Okay. Thank you for your time being on our YouTube channel. Where are you from?
From Dallas, Texas, in the U.S.
Oh, that Texas. Okay. And you're traveling in Japan?
Yeah.
In the first time? What prompted you to come to Japan?
We both had like an interest for a while, and we were both on we were going on a trip, so we figured we'd come to Japan. We wanted to visit, different cities. We wanted to experience the food, the culture, some of the places that we're in.
Oh, so this is a part of your journey?
Yeah.
So where are you going now then? Or where have you been? Here.
We were in Tokyo for 3-4 days, and then we came here to Osaka. We're gonna stay here we'll stay here for about 2 days, and this is our 3rd day. And then we have 2 more days in Kyoto, and then we're gonna head back.
Oh, it's quite short then?
Yeah, about 10 days.
About 10 days?
Yeah, about 5 or 5.
What kind of culture you are interested? I mean, what aspect of Japan you are more interested in?
I think we were interested in a lot of it. There isn't a specific one. I think we were really more interested in the actual country. We wanted to see all the different sites. But when we came in, we also obviously saw the difference between different people. I don't think there's anything specific that everyone is calm.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Japan is very calm.
Really respect.
It was very quiet. Everyone's very calm. We love that side of it. I mean, when you're on a train and it's super quiet, so it's a little bit different. For us, everything is loud when you're in the city, so it's very cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did you do in Tokyo then?
We visited different districts. We went to Disneyland. We went to Mount Fuji.
Oh, wow, sweet.
Akihabara.
Yeah, we went to a few buildings. We went to Tokyo Tower. We visited a few museums. Yeah.
Then what is your highlight or what?
The city is very vibrant, very different. Each place is very different. You can step into a building and it's completely different than the building next to it. So very vibrant, very unique. Yeah, yeah, and the food's very different too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, for example,
well, everything has pork in it.
everything has pork.
We don't eat pork. So it was very difficult for us to find a place that.
So you prefer beef? Then?
Yeah, beef, chicken, fish, just not pork.
Yeah, but when we do find beef, it's good.
Did you try Kobe beef?
Yeah.
You did?
Yes, it was really good.
Like a steak, the steak one. You went to Fuji area, right? Did you stay overnight?
No, we have to do it one day.
You rode a bike or something? Or
No, we took a bus.
Took a bus?
Yeah, we were staying in Shinagawa, and we took a bus from Shinjuku Station to Mount Fuji and then back.
Oh, okay. So did you have a good view?
We did not.
No, it was raining.
Oh, rainy.
We didn't catch a good day, but we still got to see a little bit about it, so it was nice.
Oh, okay. And then did you eat a local food around there?
We did. We couldn't find anything that didn't have pork.
Oh.
So we ended up just going to kind of like a Denny's franchise. I wasn't sure what it was, but yeah.
Did you try okonomiyaki or the takoyaki?
Yeah.
Do you know about that?
I think that's where we were yesterday, right?
But it still used a pork maybe.
Yeah, so you just have to be careful what you get.
Everything would have to be beef, and broth.
Yeah. But how about then the chicken bowl, the parents and the
Yeah,
children?
we tried, yeah.
Do you know about it?
Yeah, we tried some of the chicken, yeah. It's okay.
Like a meat and egg, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. And so have you ever been to other Asian countries?
No.
No, this is our first one.
Oh, so you're going to travel somewhere?
We are planning to.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay, sorry. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
You have a good day, buddy.
Thank you so much for your time with us being on our YouTube channel. And where are you from?
I'm from Holland, Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands. I'm Australian, actually. And you guys, you as a travel, tourist?
Yeah, we met yesterday.
Oh, really? So you're from the different place? Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, New York. I see. And you're also traveling Japan? the first time you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you like it so
It's
fast?
amazing. It was beyond expectation. I've been wanting to go on this trip for a very long time. So I saved up a lot of money, and then this year was finally time to go.
Wow. And like, how did you start your
My interest. Pretty much when I was 7 years old, I got my first Game Boy. So I got my Pokemon game, and then finding out it was not from America or Europe, from Japan. That was my first contact. And then we found out more and more things about Japan and the culture, food, nature. So I learned about all the different time periods in Japan.
By yourself or in school?
Mostly by myself.
By yourself.
But I've actually learned a lot while traveling here.
Oh, I see.
So a lot of things that I didn't know. It's a really nice country to discover just by traveling.
I see. But then what kind of like impression or image did you have before coming to Japan?
Well, it's a funny thing because there are many phases of Japan. Because of very traditional sets,
I think.
So what we have here with the castles and the very dramatic nature, and of course the like the samurai clans. But then the high-tech stuff like big cities, Tokyo, the modern things. They are in the same country, same culture.
So coexisting those kind of different aspects.
Yeah.
So look so different.
And to find out that like how they are tied together, it's very interesting. So that was my perception of Japan. There's a lot of, for me it was all these different things, and then coming here, I now know how they fit together.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, I can put all the puzzle pieces together to form the whole. We see many things from Japan throughout popular media, like films, music. I really like Japanese music. We met at Takatsuki Jazz Festival yesterday.
Yeah, I've been there once, like a couple of years ago. Okay. So how about you then? What kind of like aspects of Japan are you most interested in?
Yeah, I would definitely say for me, the fashion really has had a huge presence because being from New York City, I think fashion is like integral to just a lot of my experiences, and so I've always been like influenced in like media and just seeing how it looks in fashion shows and Fashion Week and seeing different designers and how they really integrate their culture into the like aesthetic of a whole collection. And so I knew that was something that I wanted to kind of explore and see like what type of things people would buy locally and what I could buy from like thrift shops. And I love vintage pieces as well. So I think that for me was what drove me. And then also I think I wasn't allowed to eat red meat growing up. So for me, seafood has always been like my thing. And I knew that the sushi and just the fresh fish, the range of seafood that you can get here, the quality I think is unmatched. So that drew me here as well. And so my dad, he's a jazz musician. I was really fortunate to have that influence in my life. And he always spoke so positively of his time in Japan. Like they received him so well. He came here as a child. He would tell me the story of like, oh, I left you when you were a baby and you're crying. And I had to go to Japan to do this like performance and actually at a jazz festival. So I feel like it's this really full circle moment where I'm able to, as an adult, go back to the place that he loves so much and really just see the music and see that comes to life really with the city. But yeah, I stumbled upon like this journey through traveling after my grad program, and I really wanted to kind of see the world and see other places. So I've been traveling throughout Asia for the past couple months, and Japan is my last stop. So I'm really grateful for this experience. It's been beautiful and everyone's so kind.
Oh, okay. So, which countries or which part of Asia have you been to?
Yeah, so I started in Singapore and then I went to Shanghai. And then from there I traveled to Thailand. I volunteered at a farm and did some meditation in Chiang Rai, and that was really transformative. Then from there I went to Laos and then moved into Vietnam, and then I traveled to the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
And went back to China and went to Shanghai to visit a friend. And it was awesome. I got to pick tea, green tea, and see how that process is in farming. And then from there, I came to Japan.
So you spend quite a long time in each like a country or location?
Yeah, it's definitely varied. So my trip in total will be about 4 months. So each place I've spent maybe 3 weeks to about a month. So and then some places have been maybe a couple days. So Singapore was very brief because that was just my entry point.
Then the comparing with those countries or locations, how do you see Japan?
I think moving through spaces socially, there's a lot of almost like social norms or like consensus around like how to interact and engage with one another, and a lot of unspoken kind of like rules of interaction that are like really awesome, and it creates like really streamlined processes of getting from point A to point B. Like I'm thinking about the subway system, like just in, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of whether you're eating, how your volume level is. I think in New York City, we're almost known for the chaos. Like we're known for the train stations being this like really lively place where there's loud noises and you don't know what's happening. There's music and shouting and, like the oddities of that. And then coming here, it's almost the complete opposite. There is a tranquility almost.
I see.
These spaces where I think typically I'm just so used to the stress of it all. But like walking through and navigating Japan has honestly been really peaceful. Like people are moving in flow, like with one another. There's like pathways and direct, like places where you stand, whether it's to the left of the road or to the right, and people adhere to that in a way that I really haven't seen in a lot of other cities.
There are so many like unwritten rules or kind of it's like a custom, but So your father is a musician.
Yes.
So yourself, do you play music or are you
So my father wishes that I play piano. I give it a good shot. I had him teach me a little bit as a kid. My passion is more in fine art. So painting, mixed media, and sculpture. So that's what I pursued in high school, going into college. So now I do it casually.
And that is your like a grad program that you're talking about?
No. So I mean, for me, I view it very interdisciplinary. So I combine visual art, food system studies, and environmental science. So my grad program, I studied at the Yale School of the Environment and focused in food sovereignty and understanding how to support farmers.
That's why you like volunteers in the Thai?
Yes, in Thailand, yes. Yeah. That's exactly why I went to that farm, because for me it really was a full circle moment as well, where I was able to kind of see a lot of the things that I studied intellectually in practice.
Wow, so many things to learn.
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of the food, then what kind of food, like a Japanese dish, do you like?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
So I've always been very fond of sashimi with a raw fish. There's actually a great Japanese restaurant where I used to work in Amsterdam. I got to know a lot of Japanese dishes from there. But the funny thing is that I hadn't had like real ramen noodles for coming to it. And then there's a lot of sweets. Japanese sweets are great. I found that in general, I think Japanese people are also very fond of French cuisine. I see a lot of like brunch or restaurants, but also the patisserie, so the baked goods from France. You can see the Japanese diligence in perfecting and owning their crafts.
Okay. And just one little thing I just noticed, you have like a little scissors.
Yeah.
So are you like a barber or a stylist or something?
The story behind this earring is that I got these from my mother. They are my grandmother's.
Oh.
And she was a seamstress. So that's how I got them.
You got it from like a family.
She was from Indonesia. So I am partly Indonesian, the rest Dutch. And before going to Japan, I visited Indonesia first.
So now you feel
I'm wearing the scissors.
I see. Okay. It's nice.
Thank you.
So you went to the Takatsuki Jazz Festival, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So yourself is a musician?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So what do you play?
I'm a singer, vocalist for a rock band.
What kind of music do you play? Like jazz?
We put jazz into it. It's a fusion of a lot of genres. So we kind of just play what we feel like. We just put a lot of things together, and then we play live shows, and it's always a lot of fun. It's always very energetic.
The members are from other countries too, or
we're all from the Netherlands.
Netherlands?
We actually all went to the same high school.
Oh, cool. And how many people are in your band?
5.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we've got some honorary members.
Do you have something you want to show us?
So I've got these stickers, and I've been sticking them on.
Oh, okay. So far,
so good is our name. Yeah.
Okay, maybe a little bit cool. Yeah. It's.
So you can follow us on Instagram on @SoFarSoGoodOfficial. Especially on like Spotify, I've got this sticker as well.
Oh, okay.
And we're on YouTube, Apple Music.
I see.
And we are releasing our new album soon, like in summer.
Yeah.
And for that, we're releasing singles now.
And you're playing mostly in Amsterdam.
Mostly in Amsterdam. We're
Playing in.
we are touring Europe. We've played in Austria and Switzerland twice.
Yeah.
We are very busy.
Okay. Cool.
So if any Japanese radio stations are listening,
yeah. Hopefully you can come to Japan to
I would love to come to Japan for a show.
Okay.
Tokyo Dome 2025.
You're gonna fill with the people.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. It was very fun. Thank you so much for your time being on our YouTube channel. Where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
Netherlands. Amsterdam.
Yes.
And you're here as a tourist?
Yes.
Traveling.
Family.
Oh, the first time in Japan?
Yes, first time.
Oh, how do you like it?
I like it very much.
Oh,
I do like it very much. I went to Hokkaido before I came to Osaka.
oh. So, how many days in your
20.
20 days. And so, how many days so far have you spent?
7.
Oh, okay. So just kind of like a started.
Yes.
And so you went to the Hokkaido first?
Yes.
How did you like spend time there? What did you do?
We went to the nature park.
Oh,
So we went to Shiratoko and to Lake Akan.
Akan has like a green, like a moss ball thing?
Yes, that's Lake Akan.
Okay. Did you actually see it?
No, we didn't see it. I think they were a bit more further in the lake. We just walked around the lake. We walked up to the active volcano out of the Akan. We hiked a lot. Wonderful hike.
And what is the other location you mentioned?
Shiratoko.
Oh, Shiratoko.
Yes.
Oh, so Shiratoko, is it the far east?
Yes.
And what did you see there?
We went on a nature cruise, so we saw orcas and minke whales.
Oh, I see. In the ocean.
In the ocean, yes.
Okay. And so you travel around, or just went there and came back, kind of?
No, we travel around Japan. Yeah.
So how many days in Osaka so far?
Only 2.
So far, 2 days. Where did you go and what?
Yesterday we went to Dotonbori and Namba district and Ueda district. And today we saw the Osaka Castle and the Shinatoji Temple.
Are there many people over there? Is it
Not
crowded?
as many as here. This is more crowded, but there are people there and tourists as well. And
Like, what did you bring you to Japan this time?
we, it's quite popular actually in the West to go to Japan. And because of the culture and the nature and the food.
Oh.
It's very great.
So you knew kind of about Japanese culture and history and kind of things before coming to Japan?
We tried, of course, to read as much as possible, but experiencing it is totally different. But we knew about the castles and the old temples and all the beautiful buildings from Japan, like the older days.
Then did you find kind of interesting thing or funny things like about the customs or rules and very different from your part?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think there are a lot of unwritten rules in Japan. We as tourists don't know them. We try to be as polite as possible, but sometimes it is probably you're doing something that you don't even know is impolite. And in our culture, we are very direct, and I think Japanese people are not direct at all. They just go out of their way and let you be.
In what kind of situation did you feel so?
Well, for example, if you do something in our culture and it's not polite or culturally improper, people will tell you. They would tell you to not do that. All here, I don't see many people
pointing out
tourists that they shouldn't do some things. They write it, but if they are ignored, then the tourists are.
And then, so you were interested in Japanese food. You said, what kind of the cuisine or dish do you like?
And the ramen. And we've tried the takoyaki and okonomiyaki. We all very much like. Yakiniku. I also like the
Did you know those foods before coming to Japan?
I knew ramen before. The other and yakiniku, but the others I didn't know.
Oh, so you just found out?
Yes.
When you get here, maybe at the Dotonbori area.
Yes.
I mean, interesting restaurants over there.
We went to one restaurant. It's in an alley near there's a temple at Dotonbori. I forgot the name. It's in the middle of Dotonbori area, I think. And there's an alley, and then we had some delicious okonomiyaki, but I don't know the name.
So I just found it.
We just found it. Not
and
popular.
And it looks good. Which part of Japan are you going to travel? Like after?
We're gonna go to Kanagawa and Takayama and Okinawa.
You went to Hokkaido, and now you're going to the very north and very south. Takayama also?
Takayama also. We all like it very much.
Then what do you expect in Takayama area? Is there some like a?
I think it's more rural, and there's a lot of old town parts, and also very beautiful nature around.
I see. So you're not going to like a Tokyo or like those big cities?
Yes. So we are going to Tokyo, but at the end.
At the end.
Because we are flying home from Tokyo, so we have a few days in Tokyo before we go back.
Is there specific places or like activities you're looking for? The natural area is more important for you.
No problem.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you very much.